Hallo kijkers en welkom na vandag se episode van Erongo Talk. Ek is Precious Nietenapel, julle aanbieder. Ons bring vir julle die nuus, die weer en Grampie vertel vir ons waar die vis heel moontlik gaan byt. In ons onderhoudsegment kyk ons na Dino Balloti, die uitvoerende direkteur van MSME-ontwikkeling. Hy vertel vir ons van die tweede jaarlikse Namibia Investment Promotion and Development Board NIPDB se Know to Grow NextGen Entrepreneurs vertooning wat in Swakopmund by die Dome plaasgevind het. Sit vas en dis nou weer terug.
Hallo kijkers en welkom bij vandaagse episode van Erongo Talk.
I'm your host Nicanor Nangolo.
I am your host Frida Moloto.
I'm your host Alan Johannes.
Sit gerust terug en geniet hierdie episode met ons.
We didn't count them out, and we know they played against Grootfontein.
Die weer is mooi. Dit is 'n eer om hier te wees.
Ondersteun ons. Ons gaan julle trots maak.
En in vandag se nuus, Namibia bied Afrika se eerste internasionale soapforum wat op die 7de November 2023 in Swakopmund by the Dome plaasgevind het. Kom ons kyk gerus.
With participants from all over the globe, this event is truly historic, and as I've mentioned, we are very much honored to have this conference here. Mining is the backbone of the Namibian mining industry, contributing 12.2%, that's last year, to GDP, over 50% of our foreign exchange earnings, and is an important source of taxes, royalties, and export levies for the government. It provides employment opportunities, and above all, mining creates a multiplier effect in the economy. Namibia produces a wide range of minerals, from diamonds, that's the cornerstone of our industry, to uranium. We are in the Erongo region. The entire mining industry of Namibia is based here. So this is the uranium province of Namibia. To base metals, precious metals, particularly gold, industrial minerals, that's the subject of discussion today, tomorrow. Dimension stone and semi-precious stones. Namibia has now become a major world player in the much sought after critical minerals for the global energy transition, as we now have come to understand. And you are talking about lithium, graphite,
Then we also going to use
cobalt, tin, tantalum, and Namibia has a great potential for rare earths minerals. It should be noted, though, that although an industrial mineral, salt is a very unique mineral. Very unique in several ways from the rest, and I think the previous slides from Mike were very informative. But then this is how salt is unique from my point of view. The mining industry is often reminded that minerals are a depleting asset, which is true, especially when new policy considerations are being made by government. That's normally the basis of We've got to do this because mining is a depleting asset, and we've got to think of future generations. That's true. However, salt is an exception, and I don't think this is common. I don't think many people realize that, especially in the public domain. So salt is an exception. Contrary to public perception, salt is a renewable natural resource, a renewable mineral. With global warming, there's no talk of a drop in ocean levels. I don't hear that. I need to be educated, maybe. The opposite is often the case. The real concern is the rise in ocean water levels due to global warming. So salt is, on another side, salt is a low value, low cost, high volume commodity, implying the high sensitivity to logistical costs, which can easily be much more than the value of the product itself if one is not careful. Therefore, this forum is an opportunity for Namibia to learn from experiences of other salt-producing countries.
Dit was nogals paar interessante woorde van die minister homself daarso en ons het dit definitief geniet. En verder in vandag se nuus, die 7de uitgawe van die Afrika Sanitation Konferensie het op die 6de November ook in Swakopmund plaasgevind om aksie te neem oor veilige bestuurde sanitasie en higiënie.
On behalf of the people and the government of the Republic of Namibia, I'm indeed honored to welcome you to the 7th edition of the Africa Sanitation and Hygiene Conference, Africa San 7, in this beautiful town of Swakopmund, Namibia. When the Lord created Swakopmund, He was very excited. He gave us beautiful landscapes, the ocean, fog. But in his excitement, he bought something. He didn't give us water. You are sitting in one of the driest places in Namibia. And I believe it was we, humans with our brains, that connect government officials, municipal leaders, heads of units, development partners, the academia, researchers, and the private sector and civil society impact to a better sanitation and hygiene. The Republic of Namibia is honored to host this 7th edition of the conference, and it is convened under the theme Strengthening Systems and Partnerships for Accelerated Action on Safely Managed Sanitation and Hygiene.
Dit was die minister van Agriculture, Waterland and Reform, Kali Sletvan, wat paar woorde daar gegee het by die konferensie, maar daarmee kom ons ook aan die einde van vandag se nuusprogram, maar ons het nog baie meer wat aankom, so sit vas.
Welkom julle, my naam is Brian Munango en ek is julle se aanbieder vir gooi kolle. Dit is donderdag se sportstrip nou. Einde van hierdie program sal ek en hoe om Frans te praat. Je m'appelle? Je ben?
Le jour.
Tu as reach Moko.
Is dit nou onderbroek?
Leen geskakel, we zien jullie weer vrijdag volgende week. Gooi kool!
On behalf of my CEO and chairperson, Menangula Awanja, she could not be here this morning. Allow me to welcome you and represent her in absentia. It is really with great, I keep using the word excitement, but I'm struggling to find another word. So if you can go and chat GPT and help me. But really it's excitement that we're here in Swakop, converging in the beautiful town of Swakop, and a town that made it quite clear that they want to host the entrepreneurs. I think that's equally important. We were in Tsumeb last year, as mentioned yesterday, and we didn't choose Swakop. Swakop put their hand up and said, we want to host these entrepreneurs. So I think let's give Swakopmund a round of applause. Yesterday, my colleague Chaze noted the difference between an expo and a showcasing, but we didn't have the invited guests here yesterday. And so when you think of an expo, you think of selling product or services. And when we think of a showcasing, we think of how do we tell the story about our business, how do we engage with like-minded people, how do we learn, how do we scale our businesses. There are business owners that we've had many conversations with, and I almost said we're annoyed with you. We want that business to grow. And if you think of K to G, it means know to grow. With knowledge, you will grow your business. It's very important to keep the conversation going. And so again, this is not an expo in as much as we're exhibiting really exciting youth-owned businesses, but this is a showcasing where the goal is really how do we help you to scale your scalable businesses. Yesterday we had 4 topics that we touched on. I'm not going to go into them again. And really it was diversification. We spoke about upskilling and reskilling with all these exciting projects in the pipeline. We spoke of collaboration, and we also spoke of competitive advantage. So when we think of entrepreneurship in Namibia, Her Worship, the mayor said, problem solvers and job creators is what she terms entrepreneurs, right? I think of entrepreneurs as the people that stimulate our economy. Imagine a small town, a really, really small town, and we won't mention names, with no entrepreneurship taking place. There's no town, right? There's no economy. Nobody will live there. If you drive to Luderitz, you'll see the ghost town. I think it's called the ghost town still. That's a town with no entrepreneurship, but nobody lives there. I think of solving social ills through entrepreneurship. When you're busy creating a business, you have no time to do nonsense. Is that fair? And also you inspire other people, you inspire young people. I'm a father, as are many of you parents, and our children, the narrative of work hard, study hard, and get a good job needs to change. It really needs to be study hard, work hard, and create something great. Employ people, create a business. Let that business sell all over the world. Don't limit it. 3, 2, 1.
Africa holds one of the richest concentrations of natural resources and mineral reserves of any continent. With the right solutions and innovations, it has the potential to become one of the wealthiest in the world. Unitrans helps Africa break new ground. We have a deep understanding of the support and services our partner network needs to grow and prosper. From mine to port to global markets, we provide safe, innovative transport and logistics solutions that not only deliver on maximizing efficiencies and operations, but move thousands of miners to mines, create jobs, improve livelihoods, and uplift communities. And we remain committed for the full lifespan of a mine. From scoping and exploration to rehabilitation. From the ground up, we help build the local economy, leveraging our trusted expertise and innovations to unlock potential across the continent. Our belief in the power of doing creates sustainability and prosperity for Africa for generations to come.
And now for your fishing report. Exceptional fish were caught this past weekend as the northern shores had clean water, which made it tough for fishing conditions. But despite this, some huge fish were reeled in. Elrico Janse van Rensburg tried his luck at Adrie's Gat, and he used sardines as bait when the fish almost pulled the rod from his hands. The struggle was on, and he mentioned that he could feel the head shakes of the fish. This is a clear indication that it would be an edible fish and not a dreaded shark. The fight lasted for about 20 minutes before the beast laid on the beach. This magnificent cob weighed in at 25 kilograms, and it's going to be a difficult task to beat that weight. The annual Summit Corporate Angling Competition was also held this past weekend. Again, for most of the part, the fishing was tough, with some huge fish being landed. The biggest blacktail weighed about 1.285 kilograms, while the biggest galjoen pushed the scale to 2.005 kilograms. That is definitely a big galjoen. The steenbras were also biting, and it was Peter Jan that managed to land a huge steenbra of 16.080 kilograms. What makes this catch exceptional is that Peter used a small, lightweight rod when the big fish took his bait. Definitely interesting. The fight was on, and it was up and down the beach, all the while more and more anglers stopped to witness the spectacle. After a few anxious moments, the fish lay on the beach to the cheers of all the anglers around him. The top three weights of the winning cob were 7.090 kilograms in the third position and 10.470 kilograms in second position, with the biggest cob weighing in at 10.850 kilograms. The top three teams were Raylac Electrical, Okwese Span, and Wolfish Bay Salt, respectively. Well done to all who participated, as much fun was definitely had by all. The crayfish season is also open in areas that the divers go to are Vierkant Klip, Partheisberg, and then also the Mile 6 pump station area. There are many more spots along the coast, but these are the most productive areas. The snooks seem to still have a bit of lockjaw, but that could change quickly. The conditions for the weekend look good, with calmish seas expected. This also means that the ski boats will be going out for both snook and cob. Tight lines.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Vir sportliefhebbers en belangstellendes skakel weekliks in op die Tonnelsportprogram, waar ons elke Vrydag aand saamgesels op NTV op DStv kanaal 285. En dit is oor die naweek se internasionale sport asook wat in Namibia gebeur. Die tonnel is ook op GoTV kanaal 25 en dan Vrydag aande 9uur op al die Facebook-platforms van Namibia Media Holdings. Kom hoor wat sê die kundiges en die spelers en die afrigters. Sien jou in die tonnel.
En daarmee kom ons aan die einde van vandag se program. Volg ons op Facebook en kyk na ons op DStv kanaal 285 en GoTV 25. Maar vereers groet ek julle.